There is no time for an introduction, because Salamence is UU now. So, yeah, you've probably heard about Smogon changing the tiers. A lot of threats have become UU. Klefki, Cloyster, Donphan, Sableye, Smeagol, Trevenant, to name a few. So basically the UU metagame is going to be overrun by ridiculous threats. I don't think Salamence has ever been in UU until now. So, and the funny thing is, it's always been like considered to be like it's just a better version of Dragonite, but ever since they introduced multi-scale, Dragonite's just been shitting all over Salamence's face. But yeah, so I decided to do a video on what kind of sets you could run with these new pokes. Let's not start off with Salamence. It's too powerful. Let's start off with Klefki. Alright, well, Klefki is actually one of the most annoying Pokemon ever made. This is like the Parasilton of the Pokemon world. The reason this thing's so annoying is it gets access to Prankster, and what that means is it has priority Thunder Wave, and then priority Swagger, and then it can use Foul Play with your heightened attack to hit you, and then it can just set up spikes all over your face when you're forced to switch out because of the Parafusion. With Parafusion, I'm pretty sure there's a 75% chance to hit yourself or get fully paralyzed. So that's the thing. You also have leftovers, obviously, as your item, because while they're all like hitting themselves like retards and getting paralyzed, you're just going to be recovering HP. The EVs are pretty simple. I run max HP, max defense. You can obviously run, you know, max HP, max special defense, but I prefer max defense because it allows you to come in on like Sableye, dragons. Like you can just come in on a Salamence, I think, take an Earthquake. I'm pretty sure you can, and then just do your Thunder Wave Foul Play, Thunder Wave Swagger Foul Play shenanigans. Yeah, so if you use this, you'll probably win a lot of games, but you'll be like the Osama bin Laden of the Pokemon world. Everyone will hate you. So the next one, of course, is my buddy Salamence. Now Salamence, we already did a bit of an analysis at the beginning, but I have no idea why this thing's UU. It has basically the same attack as Dragonite. Yeah, the same attack stat as Dragonite, I'm pretty sure. And it has access to Intimidate, which like almost ensures you can take a hit. And not only that, but which Intimidate is kind of similar to Multiscale in that sense, I guess. It allows you to take a hit. And also, it has access to another great ability in Moxie. These abilities are both great. You can run either one, but I prefer Intimidate because, yeah, it allows you to get up a hit, and with Life Orb you want to take as little damage as possible. Or you could always run like, I don't know, Dragon Fang or Draco Plate, it doesn't matter, Dragon Fang instead. Or, wait, that's Dragon Rush, it shouldn't be that. Yeah, this isn't the right move set. Yeah, that's right, so this is the right move set. Iron Tail, I run that because, for fairies, pretty much, Florges will be the bane of your existence unless you run this, honestly. If you do not, I mean, I guess Earthquake can do some sizable damage, but if it's a physically defensive variant, you're only going to get damage on it with Iron Tail. The only bad effect of Iron Tail is that it has 75% accuracy, which is a huge down point. That's the same accuracy as Focus Blast. And I don't need to tell you guys how much Focus Blast misses. It's like the most annoying move ever. Yeah, and there is another set you can run. The one I had up before, you can run Hone, Claws, and Dragon... Whoa, what? Dragon Rush. Now, Dragon Rush is a little more powerful than Dragon Claw. Only by like 20 points though. I think, how much is that off the stab? Like, I think 30 points off the stab. That's just a guess. I'm not gonna do maths right now, I do these videos to enjoy them, not to do maths, damn it. So, I mean, you could run this. It's a viable moveset, but the thing is, this will be a little more powerful than the Dragonarts variant, but it won't be able to boost its speed. So I guess it's better against stall teams because it'll hit a bit harder with Dragon Rush, with a reliable Dragon Rush. But against most teams, Dragon Darts will be better. Just run Dragon Darts, honestly, just run Dragon Darts. And the next poke is one of the most threatening things ever made. Cloyster, the vagina Pokemon. So this thing is so dangerous because of Shell Smash. I think it's one of the most dangerous setup moves in the entire game. If you don't agree with me, I think you should book an appointment with a psychiatrist. This thing is an absolutely ridiculous Shell Smash is an absolutely ridiculous boosting move. Plus 2 special attack and speed in one turn. Obviously the lower defenses are a bad thing, but you'll be outspeeding most things and killing them in one hit, so yeah. Skill Link, obviously, with Icicle Spear and Rock Blast is absolutely monstrous. I think there are very few things that can take a hit with this combo. Like Vaporeon, Suicune, Slowbro, basically any bulky water. And Aggron. Aggron can take a hit. Yeah, in that case, if you're worried about Aggron taking a hit, you can run Hydro Pump and make this like a mixed attacker, and I don't know, lower like this. That is viable. You know, it does have like, after +2, I'm pretty sure it has like 412 special attack, which will, I'm not sure about the damage calcs. I might leave an annotation on the damage calcs, but I'm pretty sure a Hydro Pump will wreck an Aggron. I'm pretty sure it can't kill you in one hit because of Cloyster's titanic defense. So yeah, this thing can basically take any physical hit, set up a Shell Smash, and then just wreck everything with like Razor Shell, Hydro Pump, Icicle Spear, Rock Blast, and Skill Link. This is absolutely monstrous. I definitely would recommend it. Some people run it with Focus Sash or White Herb, but I prefer Life Orb. There's no real need for Focus Sash. It has such great defense that it can take a hit. Actually, there is an alternate moveset you can run. You can run, like, I believe it's 198 speed. I'm pretty sure that's the number. But with this, you can outspeed Jolteon and Crobat and other base 130s. That's always great. They're really, honestly, the only things you need to outspeed. Actually, I would recommend this EV spread. But you can run the whole max speed Jolly thing to outspeed Scarf base 100s. But the only common Scarf base 100 is Flygon, and no one really uses that. No one uses that. And you can take an Earthquake or an Outrage with this EV spread from a Scarf Flygon, even at -1 defense, and still get loads of hits off. But honestly, you're never gonna run into a Flygon. There's more of a chance of you, I don't know, like marrying an elephant tomorrow. Seriously, no one uses Flygon. I mean, don't get me wrong, rad-ass looking Pokemon, but just awful stats. It just doesn't have enough power. Anyway, speaking of elephants, Donphan is the next guy. You can run this moveset, of course. Knockoff's a great move with the tremendous boost in power. But I'd recommend like Ice Shard, and Stealth Rock. Yeah, with Stud, you're basically guaranteed to get up a Stealth Rock. But that's not always a great thing, because if they have a Defogger, they can just get rid of it, and Donphan would have died in vain. But it's still a great physical wall, I believe. It can take on like a Mega Absol or basically any physical attacker. It can also come in on like a Salamence, and then just Ice Shard it to death. I wouldn't just switch straight into a Donphan on a Salamence though, because it might be the mixed attacking variant with Draco Meteor. And let's just say if it hits you with a Draco Meteor, Donphan's not going to be a happy camper. So yeah, that's about it. This is the moveset I'd recommend. Run this. You can run Knockoff, I guess. It's still viable. So the next guy is Sableye. The thing that makes Sableye so threatening is its access to Prankster and a tremendous myriad. Yeah, I passed GCSE English. A tremendous myriad of like just incredible status moves. Will-O-Wisp, of course, great for incapacitating physical attackers. You could come in on like a Salamence and just Will-O-Wisp it and completely incapacitate it. And Taunt's also great as a stall breaker. This thing can completely ruin stall with Taunt. Any stall team, this will be the bane of their existence. Like, I know Trevenant, you can come in and Taunt it can't Leech Seed you. Or Umbreon, you can get a Will-O-Wisp on it, then Taunt it so it can't Hail Bell or Wish, and then just stall it out to death. And a Recover, obviously, that's just a given. I shouldn't have to explain that. And Leftovers. Leftovers is great on this because it has 304 HP when you max it out. What that means is you get the max HP recovery, which is like you gain more HP than you normally would. It's basically what it says on the tin. Max HP recovery from Leftovers. And you could take out like, I don't know, 8 EVs from Special Defense, put them into Speed. It's not really necessary though, because you have Prankster, but you could still do that to outspeed other Sableyes, because other Sableyes could probably wreck you if they can outspeed you, so that's awful. The next guy, obviously, one of like the second most annoying guy after Klefki, is Smeargle. Now Smeargle is such an annoying poke because it can learn any move in the game. What that means is it can use like Dark Void or Spore. Spore's a viable option, but I'd recommend Dark Void because they nerfed Spore this gen. It doesn't affect grass types. Dark Void affects everything, so I'd recommend Dark Void. It does have slightly lower accuracy, but it's still pretty reliable. But anyways, Dark Void is a great move. You all know what Smeargle does. It just comes in on something slower than it. Dark Void sets up some sort of stat boosting move. Any stat boosting move is good here, honestly. You can run like Shift Gear or like Power Hub, Geomancy. Substitute's optional because I'm not running Focus Sash. I can run Substitute. And then Baton Pass, obviously that's a given. No matter what like great stat boosting move Smeargle learns, it's not going to sweep a team. You have to Baton Pass. But yeah, in this, oh yeah, I forgot to mention, always run 0 attack on anything that doesn't use a physical attacking move, so that you take less damage from foul play. Always do it. It's just something that makes things more convenient, I guess. It'll let you like, you know, it'll let you take slightly less damage from Klefki's annoying foul play. Or you can run Focus Sash and make this like a lead Hazard Setter with Stealth Rock, Spikes, you know, all those moves. But I prefer just there are much better options for that. I'd prefer just Dark Void, Shell Smash, Baton Pass. If you're gonna use a Hazard Setter, just use like a Fortress or something. Honestly,